Aka-san's Honest Reactions, Aka-san, coming to you from, I just fucked up my jacket. God damn it. Wow. I really did. Now I can't even zip it up anymore. See? Wow, the metal completely broke off. Alright. God damn it. So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. See? Right there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I completely forgot about this death battle. Hercule versus Dan till I just got my hard drive back and I'm ready to go. But there's also a bit of a complex as well because as much as I love Death Battle, just like Team 4-star stuff, I don't want to be one of those reactors that react to the entire catalog of someone else's YouTube channel and such. As much as people hate that video, hilarious video that Grade A Under A made about reaction videos are shit, he made a lot of valid points in terms of just theft. That's theft, man. And taking their entire catalog. So, I guess enough time has passed with the Hercule versus Dan situation that I could probably react to it. And of course I'll modify the screen just a little bit. But of course, if you haven't seen the fight yet, please click the original channel first. Then come to see my reaction. Okay? That's my disclaimer. Trying to do good shit out there, man. Positive shit. Alright, here we go. Let's see what it's all about. And I don't know how to play it right now. Ah, here we go. New computer. Let's go! It's time for the death battle! I'm like...
Good martial artist does not become tense, but ready.
True.
Not thinking, yet not dreaming. Ready for whatever may come.
But some fighters are dumb enough to ignore the legendary Bruce Lee's words, like Hercule Satan, the world martial arts champion.
And Dan Hibiki, the Psycho street fighter.
I thought it was Hibiki.
A boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
Hibiki.
to find out who would win
Hibiki.
a death battle.
Alright. Kind of strange
The
matchup.
Earth was in danger, the future of mankind threatened
Cell.
by a monster named Cell. All would be lost unless a hero could best him in the
Goku.
ring of champions.
The hope of the world lay on the shoulders and afro of one man, Hercule Satan. Yeah, we're screwed.
Officially, Mr. Satan is the world martial arts champion and chosen savior of humanity. Or so he would have you believe.
Hey, if I could lie that well, I'd make everybody think I'm king of the world too.
This
Or even-
plot point was so annoying in Japan for me watching Dragon Ball. I hated
But
this.
before he was the hero of the people, Mr. Satan went by Mark. Eager to learn, Mark sought to master the art of combat.
Young Mark honed his skills in the dojo Satan Castle, which sounds awesome, but sadly no, he was not actually trained by the devil. I looked it up.
Turns out he was naturally gifted in martial arts, mostly due to his strangely good luck.
Yeah, like when he won his first world championship after his rival got food poisoning. That's not suspicious at all.
Victory in hand, Mark took the stage name Mr. Satan in honor of his dojo and to sound better for the cameras. His victories and explosive personality quickly rocketed him to a life of wealth, fame, and luxury.
I did not know that.
It almost came to an end when he and his master got drunk and made fun of some random guy's ponytail. Turns out this random guy just so happened to be a superpowered immortal mercenary who then murdered his master. Remember, kids,
No
sticks and
shit.
stones may break your bones, but words should never be used against a tree-surfing murderer.
From that day forward, Mr. Satan swore he would never fight anyone whose identity was a secret or who seemed out of his league.
Seemed to forget about that when Cell showed up. Anyway, somewhere along
I
the line,
didn't know that.
Mr. Satan married a lady named Miguel, and after a round or two in the ovarian ring, had a daughter. Oh, and then his wife died.
Wow, come on, Boomstick, show some tact. Despite his grief, Mr. Satan never let his loss interrupt his lifestyle.
He filled the hole in his life the only way he knew how, with more martial arts. He mastered techniques like his dynamite kick and megaton punch, which sounds like they would make you explode or something epic like that.
But they're actually just regular kicks and punches. He really only named them so he could scream awesome words while fighting.
Right?
Hey, this is anime after all.
I feel more than a little underwhelmed.
Damn, I hope
right now.
Dan is a better setup than... It's just the character is kind of boring.
The 24th World Martial Arts Tournament, becoming the champion of the world and chosen savior to battle Cell. But we already know how that went.
I could watch that over and over.
I can't.
In fact... Get away from me, bitch.
Mr. Satan actively avoids fighting those who clearly outclass him, mostly to save his own reputation.
The first time he saw people flying and shooting beams from their hands, he thought it was a bunch of cheap tricks and pyrotechnics. Even after seeing the most epic Kamehameha beam struggle of all time,
Yeah.
he still denied everything.
It's a trick! It's all a trick, I swear! Someday I'll bring it all to light! I will!
I can't believe that you're still saying that!
Right?
But just in case he finds himself in over his head, Mr. Satan is packing an assortment of capsules containing jetpacks, disguised explosives, and even missile launchers.
No shit.
And if those
I didn't know
were
that.
in real life, it would be a TSA nightmare.
If there's anything he's good at, it's public performance. He often weasels his way out of dangerous scenarios with lame excuses like faking stomach aches, and somehow the entire world buys his crap every single time.
Yeah.
I did it! For years I've been trying to perfect a variation of the Megaton punch that uses latent energy to cause a delayed reaction to catch my opponent off guard!
When in doubt, work the crowd. I love all of you.
Who are you talking to?
Every single one of you.
Thank
like
you.
and subscribe.
Mr. Satan is a master
Make
of
sure.
deception, an excellent actor, and a complete fraud. Still, he is strong enough to rip 3 phone books in half and pull 4 buses by himself.
Really?
And once he actually moved faster than the untrained eye can see, but forgot bullets move fast too.
Well, if I have to say something nice about the guy, at least he's not Yamcha.
Mr. Satan has won the World Martial Arts Tournament upwards of 26 times, although only one of them was legitimate.
Yeah, the other times he rigged it by having Mr. Boo kick everyone's ass and then lose to him on purpose.
Still, it's pretty impressive he managed to befriend one of the most dangerous and untamed monsters in the Dragon Ball universe.
Oh, and one time he convinced the whole world's population to stick their hands up in the air and then
Nice.
wave them around like they just don't care, but whatever.
Boomstick that saved the world.
Eh,
Mr. Satan is motivated by 3 things: money, fame, and his daughter, who he seems to prize above all else.
he may be a bit of a con artist, but no matter what he's up against, Mr. Satan still finds a way to rise above his fears through his own bravery. Wait, did I just say bravery? I meant thick-headedness and straight-up stupidity.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, the pain. Oh.
I wonder who thought he was a good character in Dragon Ball.
Conceptualized in retaliation of SNK's blatant ripoff of Capcom's characters, Dan Hibiki was always meant to be a complete joke.
Dan had no natural talent in fighting people, but his father, Go Hibiki, was a martial arts master with his own dojo.
One day, Go's dojo was visited by Sagat, an enforcer of the crime syndicate Shadowloo. As an advocate of justice, Go refused to be intimidated by the crime lord and stood up to him the only way he knew how.
By kicking his freaking eye out, then Sagat brutally beat him to death in front of his own son.
God
That
damn.
should teach you to mess with a 7'4" Muay Thai monster.
It didn't. Enraged and distraught, Dan swore he would avenge his father's death. To do so, he sought out a legendary dojo hidden in the wilderness of Japan.
This thing is more elusive than child support.
Right, that's the same one that they went to, yeah.
Time we spend here. Questions arise. Yeah. Like who the hell's Dad?
Against all odds, Dan found it. He was trained by its master, Goken, the same mentor who taught Ryu and Ken
Yeah.
such legendary techniques as the Hadoken and the Shoryuken. Dan began the difficult journey of mastering the use of ki as a weapon of justice.
God, that'd be so
Goku
dope to
expelled
learn that
him
shit.
Because he just sucked.
Well, technically it was because Goken didn't want his training only used for revenge, but let's face it, he knew he was wasting his time.
However, Dan's determination for vengeance continued. He took the little he had learned from Goken and ironically combined it with some Muay Thai.
This became his very own martial art, the Saikyo Ryu fighting style.
Unfortunately, while that sounds awesome, it didn't really work out.
Dan's fighting style is, well, it sucks. It's awful. There's absolutely nothing redeemable about it. I mean, he can use special moves like the Koryuken and the Den Kukyaku.
Which are like the dollar store versions of awesome stuff, like the Shoryuken and Tetsu, whatever it's called.
Also, Dan Kukyaku, did he seriously name one of his moves after himself?
Yeah, he's pretty full of himself, which is why the Psycho style's strongest technique is excessive taunting. He can taunt while jumping, somehow increasing his airtime, and by focusing all his energy at once, Dan can perform a taunt so fearsome it will shock and amaze all who witness it just by being the most worthless thing they've ever seen. This is the legendary taunt.
Here I come! Hola! What's the problem? Don't underestimate me. I'm awesome! Woohoo! Piece of cake!
Now,
What the
Dan
fuck?
manifests his ki into a fireball projectile called the Godoken. In a way, the Godoken is symbolic of Dan himself.
Yeah, it's tiny, pathetic, and doesn't last very long.
Despite this, Dan eventually tracked down his father's killer and offered to make his left eye match his right. In turn, Sagat politely offered to reunite father and son. The long-awaited clash of fists began, a clash in which Dan was bent on retribution.
What? Oh, shit, he won?
Yes, Dan finally achieved the recompense he had sought for so long and trained his entire life for.
I did not know that.
Because Sagat threw the fight in pity.
Really?
Completely unaware of his luck and now confident he was one of the strongest in the world, Dan founded his own dojo to unfortunately teach other people his worthless martial arts.
Thanks, Sagat. Not only have you killed this man's father, but you're ruining other kids' lives now, too.
You'll be happy to know that not many students actually enrolled in his class, because he kept forgetting to pay his phone bill and did not include his dojo's address in his commercials.
Classic Dan. By the way, what's up with the pink gi?
Well, it was originally white, but then he accidentally washed it with colors.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, making fun of Dan is fun and all, but let's be honest, he's not a complete pushover. He can take down multiple thugs at once, and even endured a beating from Ryu and Ken simultaneously. No matter how many times he falls, Dan will always get right back up.
And remember how Goken rejected him because of his thirst for vengeance? That's because Dan can actually tap into the Satsui no Hado, the evil, deadly energy that transforms
Really?
Goken's brother Akuma into an island-smashing murderer.
We're not joking here. Once Dan did access his Satsui no Hado to use the dreaded Raging Demon, a move which obliterates the victim's soul.
Damn! If Dan can do it, I can do it! Alright, watch out, Wiz, here it comes! Ah! Shit! I fell on my keys!
But more often than not, Dan's a klutz who's
I didn't know that.
taunting gets him into trouble. He is his own worst enemy.
But even after crying like a baby from stubbing his toe, Dan doesn't let any of it keep him down for long. After all, who else will carry on the heroic legacy of Go Hibiki?
What do you get?
All right.
God, I don't even know.
Let's end this
I
debate
don't
once
even
and
know.
for
I
all.
don't even
It's time for
care
a death
so much.
battle!
Damn, do I even have power here?
Idiot fight.
Our next round, our beloved savior of mankind, Hercule Satan!
It might cut out.
And the challenger, the infamous creator of the psychical arts, Dan Hibiki! Woohoo! Here I come! Ow!
Nice moves, Hibachi. How about you ring yourself out?
I would put my money on
Chump. I hope you're ready for a beat.
Hercule. Just Hercule. I don't really care, but yeah.
A weakling like you stands no chance.
It looks like Mr. Satan wants to end this quickly. Which of his patented finishing moves will he use?
Maybe I'll put my money on Dan, actually.
What's this? He's avoided the champion's most devastating attack.
I psyched him out. He'll be too terrified to throw a single pull.
about
It's gonna be some.
glory of Psycho!
Whoa! Wow!
And now, behold my ultimate attack! Shinku!
Maybe Hercule is gonna win.
No. Now what I'm thinking is, what do I do?
It's gonna be a fluke victory. Hey. Ah.
Good time off the arena. Say I slipped through my sheer muscle mass. Yay! Holy crap! How long is this gonna take? Yeah! I've done it! After years of training and grueling exercise, this pathetic pony's cheap tricks won't work on me! Ha!
Astounding! Who knew the secret to countering such an attack was to act like a coward?
Yeah! Wait, what?
What's this? Is it just me, or has Mr. Satan illegally smuggled weapons into the arena?
Oh, crap! My backup plans! I can't go out like this! What? I've never seen these before! Obviously, my challenger snuck them into my road to get me disqualified! Can't even face me like a man!
Oh, sweet, a jetpack!
What?
Hey. Yeah. Time for the next evolution of my martial art! Ultimate Rocket Booster Psycho of Doom! Well, that's disappointing.
But at least the voice.
Only one more capsule left. But I don't remember what's in it. Y'all think of something fast. This guy's good. I can't track his movements.
The voiceovers is pretty good though. I do like that.
What the heck? I mean, what a spectacle! What could the champ be planning? Oh yeah! I got this! Ah, crap. I can't believe it, folks! The match is still on! And Mr. Saint's limitless tenacity has worn down the challenger!
Aha! Yes, that's right.
Now I can see why.
Now, me, Mr.
Sometimes
Satan. That was my plan all
I don't react to things that I don't have an immediate interest to. You just cry.
Get close to this choker!
Oh, he's gonna use the dark power. Holy shit! Oh.
Oh, man!
Watch
I guess Dan is gonna win.
about to witness the real deal.
It looks like this is the end!
Yeah! This is over.
Oh, man!
God damn.
Whoa!
No.
I've never seen anything like that! He punched him so hard he turned into a jukebox! Only me, the champ's new technique, the karaoke punch!
Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. I need to take my meds.
Hercule Satan!
Okay, I
Now
guess.
he can disappoint his father in the afterlife.
Hercule Satan and Dan Hibiki may be pretty pathetic in context, but keep in mind, before the Cell Saga, Mr. Satan was actually a legitimate world champion.
Right.
Unlike Dan, who only has one confirmed win to his name, and it was handed to him out of pity.
Right.
And Mr. Satan has proven time and time again that he is stronger than the average athletic man.
Right.
He once pulled 4 tour buses,
That's
which
what I
is
thought.
nearly 60 tons, and then he punched through one of them. That's a sheet of steel right
God
there.
damn.
Dan struggles to throw a single guy over his shoulder.
Mr. Satan once broke through a tower of
I didn't know
19
that.
tiles with a single chop, and is the only character in Dragon Ball history to have fought both Cell and Majin Buu and not die.
Think about that.
Dan's key attacks were his ace in the hole, but
Holy
in true Hibiki
shit,
fashion,
he's right.
it amounted to nothing but failure. Just like the time he managed to pull off the Raging Demon, only to be stopped by a high school girl's backpack.
The key to Dan's failure came from within.
The winner is Hercule Satan.
All right, there you go. God,
Next time
what's
on
next?
Death Battle.
May not react to, depending upon what it is. What is it? Come on. We don't have much battery time. Hey! Yeah, boy! Okay. This would have meant nothing to me like a month ago, right? If I had it. Yeah, okay, Yang. Versus who?
Hey, I'm Shadow Flip Booster.
I didn't know. Okay, I don't have much time left on this one. Let's go ahead and... Okay, camera has just a little more power to get this going. Finish this off. Cap it off, so to speak. Yeah, so, yeah, it was okay. It was, the best part of that death battle was announcing who's gonna fight next. I'm gonna have to be very careful about that in the future. In fact, I might just edit a lot of that. It was whatever, very whatever, and I feel very bad in you guys having to sit through that as well. Maybe I'll put up 2 versions for you. Anyways, I didn't know that much about Dan, actually, and I didn't know that much about Mr. Satan, to be honest. And the Dan story was... It's funny because I know the developers probably made him as a joke character, but it's funny to see how even with a joke character can become something so canon and be written in the storyline and made well, and even show up in that Street Fighter Assassin's Fist or Assassin's Code, Assassin's Creed, right? Story. So it was overall it was interesting. But I guess it can't get as good as you would expect considering the source material. So, it's cool. I'm ready for the next death battle for sure. There you go. Alright guys, I'm out. Till next time. Peace.